I am a psychic medium. That's what I do for work. Hello and welcome. My name is Anne LoCicero, and I am a psychic medium from Vernon, Connecticut. I am very happy to be here on the Community Voice channel in Bolton, Connecticut, presenting to you my trademark presentation and television show, Messages from Heaven. They'll adjust and come in. That's fine. I'll wiggle that. We're episode 2025. It says everything.
I put it on the sky cam right now.
Huh?
I put it on the sky cam right now.
Up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
As the recording?
Yeah.
Oh. They want to catch.
Okay, so this is how it's gonna. Here's how I think it's gonna roll. So as I'm sitting here, so like time, they're gonna come in right now, and I'm already feeling the information. So my mic isn't on yet. Is that what they're trying to say? I don't know. So we have April. We have some strong April energy. I feel like there's a dad. We're bringing the dad. Yeah. We've got the dad coming through in April. M. They show me M. M like male, like M like Mike. Mike, Matt, Mark, Mitch, Matt, maybe Matt, M-A, M. It's a hello. I feel like we need to talk about swimming. I'm not much of a water fan. So these are the things that I feel even before they come in the room. And they're coming in the room. They show me February also, but they say that might be something different. This has more to do with a mom. All right, where's our people? Getting excited.
You're gonna like this. This is really good.
Boom, chaka-laka-laka. Hello, and welcome. Yeah, just pile on in and have your seats. And I see we have a special baby guest. This is my youngest guest I've ever had. So I have to, while you guys are getting mic'd up underneath you, you're gonna put these on. They're gonna kind of go up your side, and then Melanie's gonna help you clip them on so you can hear whatever you're singing. And the reason why I wanted to have you guys come in and talk to you right away was because of the way I felt about bringing through information before we even began. And there is definitely information that starts as soon as you guys get on stage. So, hello?
Hello.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to another episode number 25.
Wow.
It's just a celebration. I'm Anne LoCicero, your host, and today we have a wonderful group of 5 guests. I will definitely be reading them. I will show you the whole process of mediumship as I'm doing this. They're getting mic'd up. They're getting ready. The process of mediumship began before they even came on stage. There were things I was bringing through that had to do with going swimming, and I'm not a swimmer. There were things going on that had to do with the month of April. We were thinking about dads. I was thinking about February. I was thinking about the letter D. No clue where that came in. Another letter that came through was the letter M, like a Mike, possibly, definitely a male, and balloons. One of the things that I love about mediumship that I wanted to jump into right away today was the fact that I felt like channeling and writing things, that I felt like bringing the information through. Mediumship has a process, and the process starts sometimes before my guests here even arrive. So, with that being said, hi everyone.
Hi. Hello.
How are ya?
Good.
Okay, I know you're Mark.
Yes.
How are you?
Good.
Mark with a C.
Yes.
Okay, I know for a fact, and I really hope that I'm right, that you have a mom that's in spirit.
Yes.
Your mom has literally been with me a majority of today. I almost think even before today. Okay, and you two are parents of? So I'm assuming grandparents of, how cool is this? Okay. And can you just tell me your names?
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Rebecca.
And I know you're Victoria, but do we call you like a Vicky?
Tori.
Tori. There we go. I like that even more. And what do they call you?
Ernie.
Hi, Ernie.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Ernie, immediately I feel both a dad and a mom connection around you, but I have to bounce back to you, Mark. Is there also a dad connection for you?
Yes.
Okay. Where does the Mike or Michael sound come in? Does somebody understand that name in some way? Just off the top, I was thinking about that on the way here kind of thing.
I mean,
Yes, it's fine.
Yes.
Okay. How about a D like a Dan?
D, yes.
Yes. Okay.
I have a D as well.
Okay. And that to me feels more like a friend than it does family. Does that make sense?
It's family.
Yours is family. How about yours?
Family.
Okay. I'm going to say it again. Whoever it is that's connected to you feels a little bit more to the side. Is it someone different than mom and dad? Or is your D connected to one of them?
Sister?
To a sister.
It's my sister.
And you have a sister in spirit also? Is she here?
Yes.
Okay, one of each. A sister here and a sister there?
Yes.
And that's my D connection. Is she a February connection? I am so excited.
No, got me on that one.
That's okay, because sometimes spirit jumps in without me even giving you the rules, without even me telling you guys what's going on. And when I sit here and I say to you, I have had a mom with me all day long, it has been this. So I know that you guys have your loved ones with you here too, but I absolutely know for sure that your mom is going to be the first one that's going to give us our...
Oh boy.
Starting with your mom to me makes me feel like you know already she's the matriarch of this scenario. I think that she wanted you even to hear her. I'm not saying she was necessarily into you being here to be getting the hello from her, but she brings it through. And she says, in a joking way, this is better than nothing.
Okay.
Do you understand, Mark, the month of January? So dates to me, forgive me because I didn't give you the rules. Dates to me are birth dates, death dates, or anniversaries. So one of the things that she's trying to mention is somebody's birth date, death date, or anniversary. We don't have death dates, we have miracles.
It's her birthday, my dad's birthday, and my sister who's here's birthday.
Okay, so by her mentioning January, that's her validation point for me. I'm going to kind of go off on a limb. Is the number 9 connected as well, or 19 to either one of those, to any of those
To
Januaries?
January?
If not, just know I also see the number 9. I kind of felt like it was 19. So February, April, 9 is September, right? So
Yes.
is September also a connection? It doesn't have to be.
I'm not sure.
I heard so when I'm reading, sometimes I'll hear more than one conversation from our loved ones at a time. Is there a connection at all to, and don't be insulted, horses or betting
No.
or gambling of horses in some way?
No.
Okay. I don't want to laugh and come over next to you, but do you guys understand that in some way? No. Okay, just to be clear, your mom brought up horses or horse racing or something along those lines. So my only other connection to that would be New York. If I was going to try to get somewhere where there would be like a Sarasota or a New York connection where there would be horse races. Okay, I'm going to take that as a no, so that's fine. But I'm going to leave it down just in case it connects somewhere else with you guys, with somewhere else at some point. I don't mind if there's something that's wrong. But I just feel like your mom is trying to give me this essence of a race of some kind. So I'll toss it to that.
Okay.
She mentions being with dad, and she thinks that this is okay. Not like he wouldn't be there. She expects him to be in heaven with her, but she kind of makes a joke. She's like, look, dad's here.
Yeah, kind of.
does
But
this-
they're divorced.
Okay, fine.
So,
So but did they remain friends? Because to me they come through. No.
no,
Okay. All right.
not
you
at
know.
all.
But it would make sense then that she would say, well, he's here. He's just, he's fine.
Okay.
Fine. They didn't come through all lovey-dovey, so I can understand that. But to me right now, they're standing together because they're biological parents and probably because they're the parents of your sister. I just heard sick. So was your sister sick when she crossed?
Yes.
Okay. She really does come in and sit down next to me, and she shows me that this is why, this is one of the things that she wants to do. She says this is a great hello for you. Oh, she feels really important to you.
She is.
Okay, God love your mother, but I need to push her aside. And your sister tells me that's a good idea. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm going to reference that I've heard the letter C or K sound.
I have a sister.
Chris or Kelly, Carrie, Kathy, something like this?
Kathy.
Kathy, is that the sister who's here?
Yes.
So can I just make sure that the Kathy that's here gets a hello? I think that your sister and her must have been close as well.
Yeah.
That's important. And where does the J sound come in? Because now I want to hear the J.
There could be two things. My
Okay.
mother's name is Joanne, and then
Is it your sister also?
no, my
Another person in spirit with a J?
yes.
Okay, leave it right there for just a minute. It's not an immediate family member, is it?
That's a goddaughter.
Okay, young. And is this connected to the sister who's in spirit?
Godmother.
Got you. Mark, you brought a whole lot of family in. Who connects to the month of February with them?
That would be the one with the J. That's her birthday's in February.
Okay, thank you. And that would be the niece.
Goddaughter. Just like a niece.
Okay.
We've never considered her goddaughter. She's always just been family.
So is that why when I said I don't feel like she's family,
yeah.
I was valid in saying she's not family to you? When you said goddaughter, my first thought went to niece, but she's not a niece by blood. She's goddaughter. So when
yeah.
I said connected to your sister in spirit,
Yes.
you said godmother, but it's not biological. It's a close friend of family.
Yeah.
Okay. I needed it to be super valid.
Yeah.
Can you tell me if there is, okay, when I say I feel like your sister who crossed was sick, I feel like she tells me that she might be responsible in some sort of way. Was she a drinker?
No.
Okay, she still tells me she was responsible in some sort of way. So hear me out. When somebody crosses, to me, they're either responsible for their own crossing or they're not. Or something happened to them like a trauma or it was an illness. And she tells me, this was kind of my fault.
Okay. That makes sense.
Is that okay to say?
Yes.
So that's, is there, I mean, is it because of something she took?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, we don't know.
We don't know.
Okay, because this does not look like an illness that I'm defining by a doctor. This does not look like medication I am taking because of a doctor. I feel like she's coming through to show me that there's something that she took, but it wasn't from a doctor.
Okay.
Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
And did they try to get her into a hospital? She says to you, don't have fear. Is that okay to say?
Mm-hmm.
Don't have fear. Don't have a moment of, where are you? What are you doing? She said, let me tell you what happened without you worrying about me. So Mark, you're a worrywart.
Could be. Pretty much.
You worry about everybody all the time. All of your friends, all of your family.
I do.
Oh, you need to calm that down. Somebody's showing me salads. So I'm not a salad girl, so that's hard for me. Lettuce, salad, peas, gardens. Did you plant seeds today? Are you that guy? Because your sister is telling me to tell you something about salad.
My aunt.
Sorry. Talking about salad. Hi, this is your sister from heaven. Let's talk lettuce. Big bowl of salad on the table. Some cute. What is she talking about?
It could be my aunt.
Oh. Would it be like a hello to somebody?
I would say it would be my goddaughter's grandmother.
Fine. All I know is
She always made salad. It was salad. Whenever you're sick, you just go over there and have salad.
just go over and have salad.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
All I know is that you better take on this salad mission. It's all on you now. So, and she makes me feel like there's a very important connection to that, though, too, that we all get together. So it's really about us all getting together. This goddaughter to me, okay, I understand. Your sister tells me, tell everybody hello. Everybody knows that I'm okay. If you want to know how I crossed, it's because I was self-medicating in some way. She did not do anything on purpose.
Okay. Makes sense.
Literally, Mark, are you, like, all I can say is anybody who thinks that she's literally going like this. She's like, if you think that I would leave this earth on purpose, you are out of your mind. I would never leave this earth on purpose. I love this place so much. I love you so much. I love all of my friends and family. I feel like I love nieces and nephews. I feel like I love animals. I feel like I love my neighbors. I feel like I can't get rid of where I want to be. And she wants to be everywhere like that. She feels like she hopes that she left footprints and imprints, in a way in the places where she has been. She literally shows me a handprint, just so you know. Your sister shows me a handprint. Does that mean anything to you? Say no.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Anyway, the salad is funny. I'm going to say she's giving you a high five because she keeps keeping her hand up. Now, if I'm going to bring your goddaughter in, you said she's a J. Is it like a Jen or a Jan?
J-Ann.
J-Ann.
J-Ann after my mother.
Her name is J-Ann.
Yep.
Okay, I'm taking it. Jan is J-Ann. J-A-N-N-E?
My mother and her father's combined.
Got you. All right. So is it J-A-N-N?
J-A-Y-A-N.
J-A-Y-A-N. J-N. Okay, she looks at me and she looks at you and she says, and please do not take offense to this in any way. She goes, I'm not sorry.
She's not sorry.
No. She needed to go.
I'm not.
Was she sick? Because she feels very, is she very small?
No, she was tall.
Okay. She's under 30, right?
Yes.
Okay, is she under 20?
No.
Okay. Under 30, under 20, under 30, under 20. So to me, I'm having a hard time figuring out where her age range is. Between 20 and 30 then, yes?
Yes.
Okay, she does come across a little bit like a teenager to me. Did she cross really quick?
Yes.
She's showing me something comes at her very quick. Is she in an accident of some kind? Okay, are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, I ask you that because, I love you for that. You make me so happy,
The one who was
Lisa.
supposed to come with me was her mother. So
Her mom was supposed to come. Okay, let me say this. J-Ann has the absolute most beautiful glowing soul. And she tells me that whether it appears that she may have had pain or not, she wants you to know that there were so many angels around her that she wasn't even sure what was coming at her. My vision of this is lights to lights. So I have a blinding effect. So is there a head-on effect?
not quite sure.
That's okay.
It was a car accident.
But it's definitely an accident.
Yes.
She does definitely show me that bright light. It's not like she's showing me a tunnel. She's literally, okay, so not to be weird, she's showing me a tunnel, but it's not after she crossed. It might have had something to do with the accident.
Could be. It would make sense.
It would?
It was,
Maybe on the, is it on a bridge or on a highway
it
or
was on a
underpass?
highway, an underpass.
Okay.
The highway above it.
So she crossed under an underpass.
Yeah.
Okay, can I just tell you, like, that to me is that bridge. That's the tunnel that I see. So she shows me that one of the last things that she sees is that she's in this tunnel area. And then she says everything is bright and beautiful. She does not feel alone. She feels a very strong presence of people that are on the same level as her.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the D sound and the D connection?
My sister, Denise.
That's in spirit as well?
Yes.
Because I see Denise standing with her.
That's her godmother.
Okay. Did Denise cross first?
Yes.
Because I feel like I'm hearing that Denise is standing with her, or that I feel like Jayanne is telling me that Denise is one of the many people that are all around her, and that she no longer feels as if she is on the ground where the accident is. She does feel higher up. But she does tell me that there does seem to be other people connected to this accident. Did other people get hurt?
The passenger survived.
Okay, but hurt, obviously,
Yes, hurt.
because to me, it's going to be hurt no matter what. She says that she's like overjoyed that the passenger is unharmed. She literally says the word unharmed. She hopes that she took all the impact. I don't know how to explain that to you.
No, I understand.
And I know that maybe you and her mom and anybody who loves her wouldn't want to hear that, but she says, why lose two when you don't have to?
Right. It's the way she was.
She shows me the incredible amount of flowers that have been planted already in her honor. So I don't know where these flowers are. We are only in the beginning of March. I mean, I have got my flower bud kind of like zoning going on, but I mean, the amount of flowers that are going to come up. So did she cross in the fall and we put tulips or daffodils down or something? Because something's coming up.
She crossed in February, 2 days after her birthday.
So very recent. February. February is her birthday and her death day.
Yes.
So we're looking for spring to spring. Spring to spring. Okay. She loves you so much. If you wanted to know if you were important to her, she says she wouldn't have come in if you weren't. She doesn't waste her time.
That's her.
Right? Okay. Not to be mean.
No, that's.
God forbid other people come for her and she don't come
She's
for
very
her.
direct. She's very direct.
I'm not going to ask if you brought anything of hers because I don't think you did. But
No.
did you write something down or did you put something aside in thought of her today? Okay, wait. She's correcting me. This is going to sound kind of silly, so forgive me. Did you sing to her today?
No.
Okay, but there's definitely a music connection that I need. So she's showing me music and you singing. Are you like karaoke? Did we do something funny?
No, I don't.
Say no.
No.
All right. Well, she doesn't leave me, but I do feel this incredible pull to kind of like come to you guys and to read you guys as well. But I'm also feeling like I may come back and connect with your sister a little bit more because I feel like Denise would like to, she would like to elaborate a little bit on self-medicating kind of a thing. I feel like she was doctor advised. So I don't think she's the kind of person, some people would take that into a different category. Self-medicating could be, you know, taking some of the pills for some reason or something over the counter, you know, too much.
Right.
She does make me feel like she's taking something, but I do feel like she truly believes she's allowed to.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is there something you need to know about that? And do you call her D and not Denise? Because I only hear her going D. Tell him D is talking.
D.
So I don't know if there's another. Does she have a nickname?
Whooper.
Okay, because she's trying not letting me say. Okay, so Whooper. Oh, that's funny. Like whoop Whooper. All right.
She was a character.
She is a character right now talking to me. She also shows me that her death was very. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that. Did they find her?
Yes.
Okay.
Her friend found her.
Found her. She was found dead. Thank you. And we've already had like autopsy reports and things like this, she tells me.
We didn't do any autopsies.
We didn't do anything. Okay, so she would say if somebody was going to make a prognosis, they'd probably say like heart or stroke or something like that because they're trying to find her cause of death as being quick, correct?
Yeah, I would say it was kind of quick.
Okay. Did she fall or something? Because I feel like we're arguing with. I put it this way. I'm arguing with her.
You're not gonna win.
Mark, if I was gonna tell you what I feel, like Rebecca and me, I think she's responsible for her own crossing due to mental illness. Like the way she shows it to me, she's lying to me. She keeps trying to give me all these different scenarios and all these different stories, and nothing is adding up for me. So I'm trying to ask her to be honest with me.
I would say that would be with the medication because she was on a lot of medication and pain pills.
Thank you. Thank you. Because she's telling me all these things, and I'm like, honey, this isn't adding up to me. I'm like, Denise, you got to tell me the truth here. But she says, if you go and you look at the doctor's reports, it doesn't look like it has anything to do with me being responsible. It looks like it has to do with complications due to medications. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where she's kind of going, listen, I wish I could get more. Mark, I want more.
Yeah.
So I do think that she was trying to numb some pain.
That makes sense.
And she's not sorry.
Yeah, I don't think she would be.
She's not that kind of person.
Nope.
Because she didn't ask for help, so she didn't let anybody down. She's like, if anybody knew and I reached out and I asked for help and then I let him down, then I could be sorry. But I'm not sorry because I didn't reach out for help because I didn't think I had a problem. She's like, but I think I do. I think I did. She literally shows me like a table full of like 17 bottles of I don't know what, medicine and vitamins and liquid stuff and earth drinks and glucose stuff. And I don't even know what she's putting in her system. And sometimes you got to be really careful. I mean, the reality of it is that one vitamin that's really amazing for you alone should not be mixed with your normal over-the-counter pain medication because there could be conflicts. And people do it every day all the time. So she's really showing me like I had no clue what was going on.
Yeah.
But she also says, you know, Mark, I'm happy I'm not here. That was a lot of work. And that was a lot of stress. She didn't feel like she was in her body anymore. Did you tattoo?
Her and I got a tattoo together.
Together. Okay, so we have matching tattoos?
No, she picked out mine, I picked out hers.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can't see it, so
It's a
okay.
little son.
It's a son?
It's a son.
Okay, I love that a lot, actually. And balloons don't have anything to do with you, right? I don't feel like the balloons have anything to do with you. I think I may be coming back over here. Mark, I am just so happy you came. I feel like your family really enjoyed this. I feel like your mom and your dad especially were happy to be leaders of the pack to say, look, you know, you got your sister and we've got Denise. So, you know, you've got Kathy. So
You didn't even get to my brothers.
I'm scared. Do you have 4? I hear the number 4. Are there 4? 4 boys? Or I see the number 4. Do you have brothers in spirit?
Yes.
Are there 3 in spirit? And 1 here?
I have a stepbrother, my half brother, my real brother are gone.
Are all gone? And is there 1 brother here, or are you the one that's here?
I'm here, and I have 2 stepbrothers,
Okay.
and then there's
But there are 3 in spirit, is what they show me.
yes.
Wow. Okay, let's see if I come back to that. I'm going to say this. Looks like it was a girls' show. I think because Jay Ann's mama was going to come with you, and because this is something that's close to your heart and you can share with her, that energy might have been looped in so I could do that. Let's see how my clock runs.
Okay.
Because, you know, I gotta keep rolling. But please know that Denise hugs you, and she says that she is exactly where she wants to be, and she has peace like crazy.
I'm glad.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Hi, guys. All right. I feel like we shift. Part 1, part 2. Psychic whiplash. Mediumship whiplash. It's almost like one door closes on you and I have to literally look at you and go, oh, you're here now. Hi. Okay. It was Ernie and Lisa and Tori. What? And
Emmy.
Emmy was with us, and then Emmy walks out on us, and she didn't really walk out. She got carried out. But that's okay. I feel like I want to immediately go into who the Mike or Michael is that's in your family, because I heard that right away. That was one of the things that came out to me as I was channeling beforehand. So when I first started, and this is kind of like at the beginning of the show when I was zooming into a camera over there, I heard April really loud.
Sure.
April was the very first thing that came out. So you understand April.
I do.
Does that connect with the Mike?
No.
Okay. Mike is family?
Yes.
Is it a family member to all of you then?
No.
Just to you? Okay. And in spirit?
No.
Oh, it's somebody here. Who's Mike? Emma's daddy?
No.
We got to figure out who Mike is now. I'm not sure.
No.
All right. And then I also started bringing in balloons. So I needed something that had to do with balloons.
Okay.
Okay. And then the next thing that I felt like I needed to do was I needed to bring in the dad energy. And I think that was your dad. Nope, yours.
Nope.
Where did I say it at the beginning?
Him.
Your dad.
Nope.
Do you have a dad in spirit?
No.
Oh. Okay. Are you dad?
This is my dad.
Yeah. And your mom?
Yep.
Okay. So where's the dad that I'm missing? Your dad?
Father-in-law.
Oh. And is that the Mike?
Michael is his brother.
Oh my goodness.
His youngest brother.
And then here's the Emma that would be
Emmy.
his granddaughter.
Yep.
Okay. And then is that the April connection as well?
Yes.
Okay. And can you tell me who the D would be then?
Dennis.
He's the Dennis? Okay. So this is your father-in-law that's coming in to say hi?
Not surprised.
That's actually really exciting for me because I think that he's a showman. Meaning he would want to be a part of this before it starts. Meaning, let's get it all down quick before we begin.
Yes.
Yes. In and out as quick as he can, in a sense. Can you tell me where swimming would connect?
Yes.
Okay. Is that you or with Dennis?
Me.
Okay. Because he tells me you're swimming. And I wrote down swimming beforehand because I was like, this is going to be connected.
My oldest daughter, who is 2, is swimming with my mother-in-law at her new condo.
That is amazing. So Dennis comes through, and Dennis's brother, meaning then so this would be
My husband's uncle.
right. That's the Michael. Is he also in spirit?
No.
Okay, then we need to say hi to Michael because this seems to be the person who has now taken over the grandpa role and the dad role and the father-in-law role. And are we all friends in this way too? Okay, all I can tell you is he seems to be my number one most important favorite thing. Out of the corner of my eye while I'm reading, I'm getting a mom hug. I hear the letter J and I think I'm coming over in this direction.
Okay.
I hear jewelry, I hear beads, I hear fun, I hear coins, I hear piano, I hear all kinds of like noise in the background. So I'm excited to see who that might be connected to. I also hear the letter E. Somebody's better remember all that. I'm like, I don't know. Whew. I wish I could show people what that looks like. Like if I could rewind.
I wish you could too.
I really do. So I'm going to try. But if I could hit the rewind button, zoop, and then go back into that and label for you again what I see. It's literally an E, like a female E name. Understood? Some of the other things, the way I felt them, they come and they go so fast, I can't recall it all. A J, Judy, Julie, Jan, some other J name. Not connected to him. It's like another whole group of energy to say
Trying
hello.
to figure out J.
Could be a friend. It's definitely female. All right, somebody better get all these dead people in line. Dennis thinks you're amazing, and I almost will feel free to say, have a more babies.
Jeez, thanks, Dennis.
You're welcome. I think we could put angel babies, angel cherubs all around you. I don't think you have a problem with that. I feel like he says that this is beautiful in your family. Like having children in your family makes him happy. It's something that gives him peace. He doesn't get to say goodbye. He doesn't seem to have a lot of communication. So not a lot of us do when we cross. I'm not saying that everybody gets to say goodbye, but he does tell me he has a lack of communication. And that lack of communication leaves him a little empty-handed. He said, I don't, it's not my personality to not say I love you to everybody.
That's true.
Does that make sense?
Wow.
So it's I love you, I love you, I love you.
We love him back. For sure.
I don't know if we're golfing in heaven or what, but we're golfing.
Is it any good? Because he was terrible in real when he was on this side.
That's great.
So,
Oh, that's great. That's good to know.
yeah, really happy. Really
awesome.
happy. He's hugging me, so I'm like all kinds of goosebumps. It feels really good. He gives me this piece of like energy, or this piece of advice, or this piece of, he gives me this piece of his heart, and he kind of makes me feel like there's plenty of it to go around.
That was him.
That's it.
So just
100%.
share it wherever it needs to go.
That was him. He was a marvel.
He just loves everybody.
Yeah.
He does.
Yes.
It's crazy. Is he shocked at his crossing also? Like, I don't mean to be weird, but I feel like he's like, wow, I didn't expect to go that quick.
Yes.
Okay. So he feels like he was dropped, and I'm going to say to his knees, because he shows me he can't get up.
Yes.
Yes.
And then he shows me that his heart and his mind, are there more than one boy, or is there more than one child? Is right? Okay, because he tells me all of a sudden my thought was my children. So he needs you to know that you are one of his children, but what he was doing was is it boys? Does he have boys and girls, or?
He is one boy, one girl.
One girl? Okay. So his two children came to his mind immediately. So your sister-in-law needs to know. Where's the E sound come in? Another E?
Another E.
Well, other than Emmy?
Yeah. Is she named after one of the grandmothers or something? Okay, so,
Well, the E sound is
Yeah, well, year, but yeah.
well, that's where, okay, so who's that connected to?
my mom.
Okay, so your mom in spirit is an E name. Then that's where I need to connect really quick.
Go ahead.
So, but I need you to know that Dennis is hanging out with Denise and Ann and your mom and dad, and now your mom. So in my mind's eye, I literally have a party behind me of people who are all excited to say hi. Your mom comes in, though, really close to your face.
I bet.
And she wants to be not in between you two, but a part of you two.
Sounds about right.
Were you caretaker to her? She says yes.
Yes.
Okay, Ernie, I need you to, and well, you're another E, so that crossed my mind. You are to her exactly what she tells me she prayed for.
Yeah.
So she wasn't surprised when you showed up in her daughter's life. She felt overjoyed that you followed the path of that, like God put in front of you. I don't know what or how she wants to be, spiritual in that way, but she wants you to know that she hopes that you have felt like you were in the right place at the right time the whole time, no matter how hard it was.
Absolutely.
Because she says that's the best part about it. When it's so hard and you still know you're in the right place, it makes the rest of it really easy. Is it Papa? Are you Papa? Are you Pop?
That's,
Who's the Pop? Dennis was.
well,
There's a lot of weird
Okay.
things right there.
Okay. Okay, let me be specific. I was looking towards you and I hear Pop or Papa. So if I'm going to come back to Dennis, I need to know why.
Dennis was Pops.
Okay. Are you supposed to be Pops? Or is he just referring, or is there some other connection? Go ahead.
The only other connection would be to
My father.
Okay, so if I'm hearing your mom talk right now and she's referring to herself as E, then I don't have a problem bringing your dad in. Is that a papa? Or Pops? Poppy. Okay, just as long as it's not a grandpa. And where would the J sound in? Or J? Or Jorge?
No.
Or Jay?
Just
Talk to me.
hit me.
You guys just got it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is it the Pop?
No,
No.
it's
Well-
somebody with Pop.
He's
Okay.
He's remarried
He's
to
remarried.
a J.
Jay,
To a
yeah.
Jean.
Gene. Okay, which would explain because I'm Gene. J, like Gene, would make sense because I didn't know if it was which kind of J sound it was.
And that's
okay,
female energy, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
so that's
And as soon as she said it, I knew
Gene.
what she said. what's
Gene
going
can
on.
be G or J. That would make
Right.
sense.
Yep.
So your dad remarried after your mom passed to Gene, and Gene is there as well. Your dad made a funny joke. He said, "Gene smells good." So is it perfume? Do you remember your grandma Jean?
No, Grandma. So hold on.
Is Jean living?
Jean's
Yes,
alive.
Jean's
Oh,
living.
okay.
Jean- and-
Then what does he talk about the perfume for?
It's not Poppy. He's living.
Yeah, he's alive.
Poppy is living.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might-
Oh, maybe Dennis is talking about that.
Okay, hold on. I want to know. So take it as a hello. If I'm bringing Poppy through, take that. You know, if you're so if that they're still living, then I'm not trying to put anything in connection with Jean and your dad. They're here, right? Okay. Your mom could be bringing them up and saying hello.
Okay.
Okay, but that doesn't explain to me. I heard Pop or Pops as if it was somebody crossed. So yes, absolutely, but I need it to be as if it was somebody crossed.
Okay, so Dennis's father was also Pops.
So I think I just want you to know Dennis is probably saying I'm with my dad.
Nice.
Okay? But I do feel like your mom needs to stand between the two of you again. She does call out Jean. She does give a lot of love to your dad, and I do feel like she's talking about something that has to do with perfume with Jean. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some kind of a joke. I don't know if we're growing roses or flowers or it's just, she just says she smells good.
She wears strong perfume. It makes sense.
Fine. I do too sometimes. All I
Right.
know is I feel like I'll go back and it's like I'm hearing a joke. She wears strong perfume. She's wearing perfume. But I think that your dad likes that. And I think that I would like it too.
Yeah.
So there's some sort of beautiful connection to that. I mean, we don't wear perfume for just anyone. We wear it for people we love.
Right.
And people who we know who are going to come close and smell it.
Right.
I think your mom is referencing he fell in love. She's not upset about that.
I didn't think she would be.
No, she's not at
We
all.
had many conversations about that.
Yeah. Is the month of May a connection somewhere with that?
Absolutely.
Because she wants to validate it by saying that May is important.
It is important. Very.
I love you guys.
Very,
There is
very.
something to be said about having this connection to the way that like spirit throws information at me from different corners. It blows my mind sometimes. Dennis would be the type of person to say, I'm going to live to 110 because I'm not leaving the family. I'm going to see my grandkids get married.
That's about
I'm
it.
going to see everything happen like it's supposed to happen. And I feel like I need to talk about the balloons
Okay.
and I need to talk about Michael.
Okay.
So that's who's living, who he would want to say hello to.
His youngest brother.
Okay. His youngest brother needs to know that he's got all the strength in the world. Like he really can conquer mountains, climb mountains, ride up mountains. I don't care what it is, but he can get up mountains. So it's something about if Michael needs a good kick in the you know what, then you have permission. I feel like, Tori, to be the one to kick the guys in the you know what to keep them moving at this point in time.
Thank you.
I do want to ask about a guitar in particular. Is somebody playing?
All the time.
Okay. I feel like we need to keep playing guitar. And never stop.
Wow.
Michael.
That's
Okay.
Michael.
So he's telling his brother
Yeah.
to follow his dreams and never stop. Unless your fingers are broken, you play that guitar. Now listen, you don't have to do what dead people tell you to do. So Michael does not have to play guitar.
No, this will be
But
good.
as
This
I'm
is good.
saying this
This
to
is
you,
good.
I hear him telling me, sure, he can play banjo or bass. So in my mind, I'm like, no, he really has to play guitar forever, I guess. I am given the month of December as well, so there is a connection to that as well.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's 12:12 on the clock, but I have a connection to that.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, so December as a connection. I see 2 balloons in particular. I'm just going to tell you that and I wrote 2 balloons. It's 2.
Okay.
So your other youngest is 2?
Just turned 2.
Okay, she just turned 2?
January. Well, not just, in January.
Well, in January, that's last month.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
or 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's very possible that I was getting the 2 balloons and drew them down particularly to celebrate her 2nd birthday. Mm-hmm. He said I won't miss any of them, so you can look for signs. Birds seem to be really huge with you, so can I say blue jays? No, she says no. Blue jays, not blue jays, but birds. Cardinals would be number 1, so I'll say cardinals, but I feel like he's showing me other birds too, so don't be surprised if you get a big, beautiful, fuzzy little barn bird, blue barn bird or something.
My older daughter's obsessed with them and points them out every time she sees them.
The cardinals.
Any bird.
Any bird.
Any bird.
Okay. So just know that he's trying to point them out also.
Great.
Okay. And to have your mother-in-law come through the way she did and love you the way she did makes my heart just
I love their too.
scream a little.
Yeah.
Do you have a brother in spirit?
No.
No. Do you have a brother here? Okay. I feel like I'm saying hello to a brother. I don't know why that would come through. I just feel it. Although I know I did want to. I don't know if I'm going to get your brothers through. 3 of them. That could be another whole episode in itself. Is there a John, Jon, or a John? Say no.
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 That's fine. Are one of them a J? And your brother is not either.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm hearing this again, but I almost feel like I hear John like Jon, like Jonathan John. Does that ring a bell?
No.
Oh, I was going to say I got to go back to where I was because it's definitely got to. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's okay. It's so. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so is that-
but past.
It's somebody who's passed. Is this Jon, Jonathan, or is it just John? And is it another family member to this circle, or okay? Because I feel like we need to make sure that he gets a say.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I love it.
I just realized who it was.
Yeah.
Is it another sibling?
It's a sibling's husband. So
Okay.
sibling is here, husband is passed.
So is it another uncle?
So it's another uncle by marriage.
Crossed.
Yeah, crossed by marriage.
Okay. Is it a John?
Yeah.
Okay. So this would be Dennis saying, "I'm with my brother-in-law."
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's another message to let his sister know. I
It's
think.
a lot of people. There's a big ripple effect.
There's a big amount of them, so it makes sense.
Oh my goodness.
Connection between all of them.
Yeah, he is.
That's awesome.
Well, because if one gets a message, then the other one's going to be mad that they didn't get a message.
It can go, and you know what? And it's endless, and I never have all the answers for it. Like I
okay.
feel like Mark, I feel like you should call. Like to me, it would definitely be to call Jay Ann's mom. But I also feel like your sister Kathy needs the hello, because in some way it's fair for Denise to say, well, of course I'm going to say hello to my sister. She's my bestie.
Yeah.
I do feel a very strong connection to Denise wanting to say, I didn't get to say I love you. You need to tell him I love him. You need to tell Kathy I love him.
Yep.
So if you have other stepbrothers or family here, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like tell the kids I love you. So she makes me feel like she's this bundle of sunshine. And I know you have the sunshine tattoo. And she does mention the tattoo in particular because she wants you to know she took that with her.
She picked it out. She said it was goofy, like me.
Well, I have to agree. You do have a very pleasant, goofy vibe. I like it a lot. I really do. So I'm at that point where I can only give as much as I can give in the time that I can give it. I wish I could read for hours on end, but they don't give me that much airtime. What I do want to say is thank you so much for coming here and exposing yourself to being on public access TV in Bolton, Connecticut on Wednesday nights. But for sitting with me and for allowing me to kind of go raw right in, like, oh, I wrote notes, film them, and okay, they're coming in. Let me say hi. Okay, you're hooked up. Hit you with it. It can be a lot of buildup. And then when you're in it, it's kind of like, okay, I'm in it. And then when it's over, it's never, ever enough. Not for me, or for the people that I'm reading, because it's fun and it feels good. So I can't thank you enough for coming
We
on.
can't thank you enough.
And being on. Do you have any feedback that you want to share? Is there anything that I said that sticks out or questions?
No, it's pretty validating, so a lot of it made sense.
And with Jan, and the way that she crossed, that her talking about those bright lights to me are fascinating because it shows me the essence of no pain. Do you know what I mean? And you love that. You love to hear that. Does it associate to you for any reason with people in your world? Mm-hmm. So you've lost somebody in an accident in that way? I didn't get that. I didn't read that. But I love that you can be compassionately in place for Marc while
I don't even know
he's
this
going.
man. and I feel what he's feeling. So I very much empathize with him.
Thank you.
And do you feel joy from hearing that the crossing doesn't have to be traumatic? It can be
Absolutely.
full of light once you hit that space.
Absolutely. It's deep joy for me. Deep.
That makes me feel so good.
And it's you.
I try really hard. And as far as your mom coming through,
I'm not surprised.
she really did kind of give me also this mirror image of flowers coming up in a line. I know I felt flowers connected to your scenario as well. I often see that, but with your mom in particular, it was like, did she plant flowers in line along, like down her sidewalk or something? Because I feel like when she came through, she came down an aisle. And some of them do that. So, it's just the way I envision things sometimes.
She didn't really have a green thumb,
That's okay.
but I did.
My aunt did.
Your aunt did.
Which is a J, which is Jan's grandmother.
Yes. And she used to take the flowers and put them in a line down the sidewalk.
It's her yard was, and then my
I'll say floral and meticulous.
JM's mom, they lived next door to each other, so now it's like one big flower everywhere. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay, so if they're living next to each other now, then that would make sense why it would get brought up.
Jesse's passed her grandmother, so that was like another J. I'm like, I got
And
way
it's
too many
another-
J's.
And it's another person who would want to say,
That's
I love
the salad
you.
one.
Oh, the salad lady
Yes,
is the one we're talking about, the flowers. Oh, that salad looks so good.
She was like another mom. She actually raised my mom.
So it's important.
She's very important to me.
Wow.
I can't tell you how important that is to me
That's awesome.
to be able to bring in all those hellos. As long as you know that they're all together. And we'll have to reboot this with you and have you back again so we can bring in. If you have 3 brothers in spirit, I'd love to see how to rock that.
There's more.
There's more. Well, you could be a part 2 in itself, but
It could
right
be
now,
3-part
part 1.
series.
And so happy to have you. And you could bring family, and having you guys come on. Having family here is really awesome.
Thank you.
Is there any feedback you?
I just love you.
I just love you too. I just love you too. And I love you. Okay, so thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, and weekend. You guys, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to episode number 25 of Messages from Heaven. Live, unedited, uncut, raw, right here for you. This is how it rolls. This is how we make the connections. Psychic medium Rebecca Anne LoCicero signing off. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right.
With 2 minutes to spare.